Hello, Lost in Space, old generation of Lost in Space fans and new generation of Lost in Space fans, which I'm a old Lost in Space. Well, I haven't seen the original series, I've seen the film, but yeah, welcome to I'm going to tell you about the story arc of this season, of the first season. And yeah, of course, season 2 is already in works, but they haven't got a green light yet. But yeah, they're writing the series, so yeah, searching for that. So yeah, Molly Parker. So yeah, the cast are Molly Parker, Toby Stevens, who plays Miss Maureen Robertson, and John Robertson, Tyler Russell, who plays the older child, and yeah, and is Maureen's child from her first marriage before John, Judy Robertson. So yeah, Will Robertson is the youngest, of course played by Maxwell Jenkins. Inigo Soren, who's played by Don West, who's playing Don West. Mina Sudwall, who's played by the second Robertson child, Penny Robertson, and we got Parker Posey, played by playing Dr. Smith. But this will cause spoilers throughout, don't worry. And Brian Still, who voices the robot. So, and we've got the and we've got sorry guys, I just found out that in the first episode who played Bill Mama, who played Dr. Zachary Smith, was the original Will Robertson from the original series of I just found it out, so sorry guys. But yeah, anyway, so this story arc was trying to find out who started it all of the space station and how they're going to get out of this planet. And yeah, it's wonderful. Of course, Penny gets her first love interest, of course, in this episode, and there's a little spark between Dawn and Judy at some point throughout the episodes. But yeah, so yeah, in the whole storyline in the show, we have essential alien droids attack Jupiter, mission 24 Collins spacecraft, and we don't know how it happens. And yeah, and of course we find out a mysterious woman steals the identity of Dr. Zachary Smith, who boards the spacecraft along with Don West and Tam Wagner. And yeah, so basically Shuji is stuck, basically the whole storyline. Twice Judy gets stuck in episode 3 and episode 1. Of course, the Robertsons get in danger throughout the series. Of course, we find out in episode 3 the real person who's not Dr. Smith, is Drew Harrison, who's an older ex-con sister of Jess Harrison. And then let me talk about the one who's Parker Posey plays a wonderful Dr. Smith, and she manipulates the Robinsons. First, she manipulates Will Robertson, and then she manipulates, of course, manipulates Angela in manipulates Angela, of course, and then trying to manipulate Maureen and Mr. Robertson in the progress. Yeah, John Robertson, and of course during the whole show we see the flashback of what really happened in the ship. So basically, Maureen gets captured by Will, Dr. Smith, June Harrison, and yeah, leaving Will on board and knocks out Maureen. And yeah, of course, she finds out about the robot, of course, and tries to and of course the ship explodes in episode 8, where John and Don are presumed dead, but they're not. Spoilers. But yeah, throughout the storyline, the story arc is so amazing, wonderful. Of like, who is this? And of course, Judy finds out who is really Dr. Smith, who ain't Dr. Smith, which we find out about Zachary Smith. He finds Don West and finds the photos of the proper Dr. Smith, and yeah, of his family and all stuff, and yeah, but yeah, Danger Will Robinson, of course. John and Don survived the explosion, of course, and like it's racing their time to save John and Don, but with of course with Maureen, Judy, is it Will? No, with Maureen, Judy, of course Will, and Penny and Maureen trying to stop Dr. Smith, and yeah. And they had the final battle between the robot, the good robot and the bad robot goes together, and like Maureen Robinson nearly dies, of course. Of course, Will nearly dies, hinting. But yeah, it all goes to plan, and then the robot saves the day, saves the Robinsons, of course, and yeah, Will saves the Robinsons, of course, and then the alien energy aboard at the end of the closing scenes of the episode. The alien energy of the robot ship aboard Jupiter 2 takes control of the ship and triggers a wormhole, and sending the Jupiter 2 to a different galaxy. Will recognises that it's the shape from the robot's sand, drawing danger. So yeah, but yeah, all I say, this was a brilliant story arc throughout the season. I thought it was going to be like, they're not going to be like Lost in Space. It's like, they're going to be stuck in this planet for a few episodes, but it was a whole arc, whole season stuck in the planet, and it was like back really, really good episodes. All of them were really good. I think my favourite ones were episode 8, 9 and 10, and of course the mission with Judy and Don West, episode 7, where episode 7, and episode 6 at the end, where Will decides to say goodbye to the robot and gives him as a send off, and like tells him to go off the building, which was a wonderful emotional attached between Will and the robot. I was like, oh, really, Will? You have to do that? Seriously, man? Seriously. But overall, it was a fantastic series. Who gave a wonderful performance? That's what I want to know. Who gave a fantastic performance? Parker Posey and the people who played the Robinsons, Molly Parker, Toby Stevens, Tyler Russell, Indigo, who played Don West, he was amazing. Mina Sudwell, Maxwell Jenkins, and Parker Posey, and the robot as well, who played the robot as well. But yeah, he was fantastic. All of them were fantastic. So the writing was fantastic. Great dialogue, great action-packed scenes as well in this episode. Great throughout the season. Brilliant storyline, brilliant storytelling in the first season. Fingers crossed it gets renewed for a second season. If it will get a second season, because you can't leave that on a cliffhanger. Seriously, like on my block, that got renewed for a second season. So yeah, so I'm gonna give 5 stars to Lost in Space season 1, and 9.4 out of 10 of Lost in Space season 1. So yeah, gives it. Smash this like button, smash the like button for more Netflix original stuff, guys, reviews of like original films, original series, and click the subscribe button if you're new around here. Click the bell button if you get a notification when I upload, and see you in a bit for my movie review of Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. So yeah, keep on subscribing to my channel, guys. Hope you enjoy this review, guys. See you soon for epic reviews and nature like this. Keep on subscribing to my channel, guys, for awesome stuff like this, and see you soon. Keep on subscribing to my channel, guys. Bye. Yeah, as well, comment down below as well if you have seen Lost in Space. Comment down below if you haven't. This will include spoilers throughout. So yeah, yeah, give this a big thumbs up, guys, and keep on subscribing to my channel for sketches, reviews, the Kieran Show, and more. Bye, guys. Bye.